how to effectively wash your hands, or alternatively, how to demonstrate that people are doing a crap job so that they can do a better job. Now, in this video, I want to show you how to effectively wash your hands, but first what I'm going to do is use a product called Glitterbug to demonstrate that we actually don't do a good job washing our hands in the first place. I'm going to show you the common places where we miss, and then I'm going to show you how to effectively wash your hands. So, to use Glitterbug, I just get a little bit, squirt it on my hands, rub it in. I pretend it's moisturizer, and I'm just going to rub it all over. Now, the sneak here is that when I grab a torch and shine it on my hands, what you can see is that everywhere where there's Glitterbug, my hands are glowing, okay? So let's pretend that that was COVID or the flu or whatever the case may be. Let's pretend it's a chemical. And what's going to happen is I'm going to come over, I'm going to wash my hands. Now that's the typical way that someone would wash their hands, and if they're a bloke, they do that. Okay, so I've just washed my hands. That's what most people do, 5 seconds. It's a bad hand wash. But if I was to grab this torch now and have a look at what's on my hands, I would largely see, in this case I have done a really bad job, but I've managed to get rid of some, and then there's a huge amount that's still just left. Okay, so I've done a really bad job. But it's not until now that you start to realize what a bad job I've done. So let's go back and do it again. I know that I'm going to be tested. Okay. And I've spent a little bit longer washing my hands. So now I'm going to do the right thing. I'm actually going to use something else and not my jeans, just to prove that I'm not transferring germs back from my jeans onto my hands. But this time, when I grab the torch, check this out. So now my hands are cleaner and I feel good. Okay, I've washed my hands and I've washed the back of my hands. But what we see is that if I get in there, fingertips, all dirty, look at that. But the webbing of my hands, and I've missed between my fingers there. And then there's some places like that I've missed. That's really bad, because this is when I'm chopping up food. If I've been cutting up chicken and I put my wrist down on the chopping board, that's now contaminated. And then when I go and put my wrist down somewhere else, I'm going to be transferring that. So that's really bad. And that's really bad. And that's really bad. Fingernails are really bad. So now what you can see is I've used a product like Glitterbug to show you the places where a better hand washing still failed. So now we're going to use that information, and this is how to effectively wash your hands. So first of all, you can't just use cold water. To do a really good hand wash, you need warm water. You can't just use water, you need soap. So warm water and soap will give you a far, far better wash. But I'm just using cold water here, no soap. Second thing is, as you're washing your hands, yes, that's the easy bit. The back of the hands is the easy bit. But here's what you need to do. You need to come in close, spread your fingers, and get in between your fingers. You need to be making sure that you're getting the webbing. The next thing is you need to be making sure that you're getting the palms of your hands there and around the wrists. So this is the good old surgeon's wash. Fantastic stuff. What's really tough though is getting around your fingernails. So you can do the, but if you really want to do a thorough job, that's where you need your fingernail brushes. And so you need to make sure that you're getting between. You need to make sure you're getting there, in the back of your hands. Now, they say that you need to wash your hands for at least 30 seconds, and that's probably true. But what you really, really need to do is make sure that for those 30 seconds, you're not just rubbing your hands together. You need to make sure that you're spreading your fingers, getting your fingernails, getting the back of your hands, getting the sides, getting your wrists. Do that and you'll do a much, much more effective hand washing than if you just did a quick rub. That's it. How to wash your hands effectively. Thank you.